Welcome to my vlog. My name is Georgina. I am the Honest Vocal Coach. I am a psychic and I also am obsessed with crochet. So it is 2:30 on Monday and I'm feeling a bit all over it. Literally all over the place. I feel emotional. I feel all sorts of things. I feel like I'm having one of those days off when you're unwell. Do you know them days where you just walk around the house in your pajamas because you're not very well and you're waiting for a delivery and you're not going out? I basically feel like that today. It feels very strange. I should have achieved so much more than I have this morning. But I think maybe the weekend was overwhelming for me, or just my mood is weird today. But it just is. I've been waiting in for a delivery that should have come yesterday. It is my delivery of mounjaro because I'm due to start it. I hoped to start it last night, but obviously it didn't arrive. So we'll be starting it tonight, fingers crossed. It's now 2:30 though, so who knows? The update on it says, well, it's due to be delivered today, and that's literally all it says. So it could be any time of today. The other issue is that I have keys to drop off from the house that I've just moved out of. And it's the last day to drop in the keys today, and I can't do that until the post has been. So fingers crossed, it shouldn't be too long because I need to get those keys in before the office closes. I'm not really sure otherwise what I'm going to do. I'll just have to go and then, yeah. So I'll leave it till like, I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe, to a point where I have to go into town and drop the keys off. So that gives me another hour and a half. Fingers crossed we get the delivery so I can go. I've also got some post here I need to send for Simon, including an order for Sharon. This is a pair of wrist warmer gloves. And they are the larger ones, so it kind of covers the wrist, including the colour olive. I hope you like the colour I have chosen. I really like it. I won't say too much on here because I want you to be able to see them and go and be surprised. But yeah, I don't know where my head is today. I really don't. Alfie's been lovely, just been nice. I've been counting my calories this morning, updating my fitness app. And I realised how many calories there are in the Weetabix, mini Weetabix with chocolate in. For a bowl of 100 grams, it's 400 calories, and that's even without the milk. So that I'll be changing, which is a shame because I enjoyed those. Also, I had a pasta bowl that I would normally get, which I thought was relatively healthy, but that was 400 calories as well. So literally don't have many calories left today, if that's what. And this is 1,200. I think women is 1,600 and men is 2,000 is the standard that you're supposed to have. But I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm doing the 1,200 as advised. So I've not got an awful lot of calories left. I have increased my water intake. I've got my big cup going on. I don't know how many mils. I'll just drink it all. I'm not really looking at it like that. Because I probably don't drink enough water, and it's so important as being a singer as well as for weight loss. I'm now setting to another set of gloves while I'm waiting for this delivery, and I'm using a yarn I've never used before. It's called Kato. It's super good value. I mean really good value, super cheap. It has a little duck on it. It's Signet Kato. I actually have some of the DK and the everyday DK in the shop, but I've never used the chunky. And I have a customer who's ordered chunky, well, they've not ordered chunky, but they've ordered grey and a very pale yellow. And to get the best gloves, if I were use with chunky, it's better. So I bought some chunky. It arrived this morning. It's so soft. It's so soft. It's not as yellow as I'd hoped, but when you hold it under the light, it's yellow, but it looks more cream. It's supposed to be pale yellow. Anyway, it's super soft, and it's such good value. So if you're looking for a good yarn, that's, you know, a chunky that's cheap and just feels fabulous. Now I've ripped up the thing here, so I can't tell you. Let's have a look. It is washable. And you're supposed to do it in a cold rinse with a short spin. Do not wring, cool iron, do not tumble dry. Ideally hand wash really, but you can put it in the washer. And it's 100% acrylic. And it's really nice. So I'm going to be using more of this. The chunky that I buy at the moment is basically the Hayfield chunky because I love the colours. But for plain, I haven't really chosen a favourite. I like the Stylecraft, but I think I'm really liking this. So I don't know what I'm doing now. My head's just not really with it this morning. I was going to get in the shower. And you know, you're like, I don't want to get in the shower because what if it comes and I'm in the shower? So I've given up and I haven't got in the shower. I've just tied my hair up for now. I'm obviously clean. Don't worry. I'm still washed and stuff. But I've not had a full-on shower doing my hair and everything. I just don't know where I am this morning. I've got a list of things I want to achieve, but I think my brain's not really doing what it's supposed to do today. So I thought, well, at least achieve something. Do the gloves. Get that done while you're waiting. As soon as it gets delivered, it's got to be kept in the fridge. Just put it in the fridge. Go and drop off the keys for the old place. And then go from there. Right, so I'm in town. I've just dropped the keys off for the old house. I was hoping to be here at lunchtime, but my delivery's still not come, so I've been hanging on and hanging on. And Liz came round. Wait for the singers. So Liz came round to drop off some orders because she's been at the shop today. God, my head's all over. Anyway, Liz came over. I was literally like, I need to go to town now to drop these keys off. So I've just got a load of orders to drop off at the post office. Hopefully I'll make it by 5:30. I've had a singing lesson cancelled because she's poorly, but I've still got 2 to do. We've got an exam this Sunday, so it's really important that we get those done. Oh, luckily the post office is still open. I made it. All the post is done. The keys are done, thank goodness. Now I'm going to have a quick look in M&S food hall for some ideas before I go home, because I need to figure out sort of food. I need to start planning a little bit more ahead rather than just grabbing what's there. I do plan ahead, but not well enough. Look at that. That looks amazing. Might have to have that. 315 calories. Brilliant. What else have we got? Chicken and mushroom sauce. Mushroom tagliatelle. Spag carbonara. Pork and gravy. These are great. Chicken tikka. Sweet and sour. I think we're going for the haddock mornay. We're going to try that one. That looks amazing. It's so long since I've shopped for food in Marks and Spencer's. But look at these mini meals, meals for one, mini versions, which are really good on calories but really good meals. Interesting. So that was really interesting. I've not been in Marks and Spencer's for food for, I can't even think when I last went for food in there. I used to really like the feta cheese pasta sort of lunch pot. It was gorgeous. I used to have that regularly and it was really low in calories. I did that when I was on Weight Watchers, whenever that was. So I'm now walking back to the car. I've got my haddock mornay and I'll give it a try.
To side, please.
Do you want mayonnaise on your chips more?
Side.
I'm saying that to the side of my mouth.
So I'm back home. Simon's just making steak and chips for him as his mum. He was already cooking while I was out. He got in while I was out as well. So yeah, that was all a bit rushed, wasn't it? But I thought it was quite valuable to just nip into M&S. I didn't have an awful lot of time. So I got the haddock mornay. It is 315 calories per pack. And it's got lots of good stuff in it and not bad stuff. And it includes 1 of my 5 a day. Liz in background. She just told me off because I think I might have been a naughty girl with the car park. Well, when I got to the car park, it said machine not in use, so I thought, oh, never mind, then I'll just leave. But apparently, there's another car park next door and you're supposed to use the other machine. I didn't. I thought, well, there's nothing working on this car park, so I'm not paying it. So she says I'm naughty. Right, so I was just talking to Liz, telling her about the mini meal. She says, oh, she quite fancies that. But it's a really good sized portion, let me show you. There we are. It's quite a substantial meal and my God, it's tasty. So thank you, Marks and Spencer's. So I need to do more things. The cooking with me, Georgina, will become a little bit more low fat. Because I do realise that it was all kind of treat stuff. But there's no reason you can't have low fat treats as well. But this is fantastic. There's so many peas, and I like a pea. But it's really tasty. 315 calories. Well done, Marks and Spencer's. So yeah, I'm going to be exploring all of the ready meals again and different low fat things all over again. Well, it's now 9 o'clock at night on Monday and I am disappointed that it never arrived. It still says due to be delivered the next working day after the date was due to be delivered, which would have been today, and it's not arrived. So I've sent a message to the company of where it's supposed to come from, and hopefully I'll get some kind of update tomorrow. So I can't start tonight, which is really annoying. I wanted to start tonight so that I would be on it and brilliant, but no, looks like it's not happening. So I was advised that taking it at night time before you go to bed was a good option. So I'm just going to have to wait till it arrives and then start then, I guess. There we are. I've just been doing some post. I finished the gloves, all the gloves while I was waiting for this order today. I finished all the gloves. So Lee, your order's done. It's packaged. I'm just doing the postage. Sharon, your order's done. Cindy's order I'm still working on, and another one for Nicola I'm still working on as well. The sessions went really well tonight. 2 students who have got their exams this weekend always get concerned when it's nearly exam time to make sure that they're all completely set and ready to go. But we ran all the songs, we went through everything from diction to timing to characterization, everything. Did the questions that are asked of them for the exam. So they're pretty much mock exams really that I did, and they're all set. So fingers crossed, all will go well. Exams are on Sunday. And it normally takes about 2 weeks to get the responses and then certificates and stuff. I've never had a student fail an exam. I have 100% pass rate. So hopefully all will go well. So feeling a bit disappointed that it never arrived today. But I have stuck to calories since Friday? No, Saturday, because I had pizza on Friday as my last sort of, right, let's do it. And I have failed. Oh, hello. I've failed with my water today. I still have plenty left. Failed. So I need to drink all this down before I go to bed. It's not ideal because then I might be peeing through the night. So I will see you guys in the morning. Don't leave. Oh, hello. It is Tuesday morning. It's probably about 11ish now. I'm outside Morrison's. I've just been in to get some shopping. I hope you're proud of me. I'll show you the shopping I've got when I get home. Got vegetables. The ready meal selection in Morrison's is officially very rubbish. And there's no veggie ready meals. There's like just the odd one. That needs to be thought about, I think. Quorn ready meals. Anybody at Quorn? Quorn ready meals, that's what we need. Calorie counted ready meals. That would just be really helpful for all of us that are trying to lose some weight or looking after what we're eating. So yeah, that would be good. So I bought loads. Spent £60, used my bar card. I'm now walking up to the post office to drop off some post. I'll probably nip into Sue Ryder because I have to. And it arrived, it finally arrived this morning. That's why I'm out and about. Simon and Liz are at an auction today. Ooh, a celebrity auction. Harrison's, they come to Pontefract every so often. And value stuff. And we've got quite a few interesting items that we don't really want to put in the shop, but we want properly valued. So they're doing that. And last time Simon got filmed. So we'll see. I stayed home because I'm not fussed for that. I was waiting for my post anyway, and it came. Came this morning in a cool bag. I'll show you it later. So I'm off to the post office now. Right then, I'm back. I've been all over this morning. I went to Morrison's, got a whole load of shopping, which I'll show you in a second. Went to Sue Ride, went to the post office. I then went to YMCA, looking for a set of drawers. And then I might have to go to IKEA for them. And then I went to the doctor's to change my address. And then to the chemist to pick up my prescription because I asked them to drop it there because we're in the process of moving. Well, we've just moved and the address has only just been changed. And anyway, they've already started delivering it to the old address. Even though I said to them on the phone, someone even rang me and said, we'll leave it at the chemist so you can pick it up. Is it there? No, they've put it on the delivery. So I'm going to have to go back and try and find it later on. Anyway, here is everything that I have bought today. But before I do, let me just show you this. This is my little mounjaro kit that came this morning in a cold bag. It's like a big bag, a wool pack, and inside it has this cold bag. And it's attached like inside that to keep it cold. It's very clever. I suppose we could use this wool bag for something. It's just a bag of wet cold stuff. But the wool pack might be useful for packing. So we'll keep hold of that. Anyway, so it came in this massive box, like this big. And it came with a Sharps box, which is over there. And it also came with the first one, including spare needles on the side. There is. And there's also some alcohol wipes in there as well. Pre-injection swabs. So that I will be doing tonight. I am nervous about it. I'm like, I've been so anxious these last couple of days. But I know it's the right thing to do. I'm just concerned about the side effects and how to handle it. A lot of you guys have said that you kind of learn what you can eat and what you can't eat once you start to stop the sickness feeling. I'm like, oh, brilliant. So I'm going to feel sick all the time. But I guess I'll just keep you posted. So I bought Quaker Oats golden syrup flavour. I'm a big fan of these. I've got a couple left in the cupboard. I've got some more. In terms of calories, they're pretty good. A sachet with semi-skim milk is 220 calories, which is normally what I have for my breakfast. Brilliant. So I've got that. I also got, don't fall over. I can see you all. I hope you're sitting down, right? Carrots. Broccoli. Look at that. Now, I do normally have frozen broccoli, but because I'm making a beef black bean sauce with rice for dinner, I want to add broccoli and broccoli and carrots and peas to mine and Lizzie's. So it was cheaper to get the fresh ones. So hopefully I won't waste them. I don't normally have carrots, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to cook them properly. Any advice on how to cook carrots and get them to taste sweet and lovely and not just soggy and bland, let me know, because in my whole life it's been soggy and bland. The only person who made really good carrots was my ex-husband, and he was the chef for quite a period of time, and he used to cook them in brown sugar, but obviously brown sugar is not ideal for me. So any other options, let me know in the comments. I've got some prawns that are so small, teeny tiny, but I thought prawn mayo on a jacket potato. That's what I thought. Yes. I also got some soups because they're really good for the shop. I've got cream of asparagus with croutons, 2 of. Really like that one. And I got a tomato and vegetable with croutons. I got some breakfast biscuit. Not had these in ages, but they were on special, so I thought we'll try them. Again, really good because they're 200 calories each. Very good. I got some chocolate buttons. Chocolate buttons as a treat for now and again. Apparently, I looked it up. I even did this while I was in Morrison's. 10 chocolate buttons is 134 calories. So that's a little treat. You could have like 5, and they're the big ones, the giant ones. Are they normal size? No, bigger ones. So you could just have a handful of chocolate buttons. I kind of like them on yogurt, like on the top. I got some rice to go with the tea. I bought light Philadelphia. Not bought that in years either. And I got that to go with, which I can't find on the pile here. That's what I'm concerned about. Oh no, where is it? Did you see, Simon, any bagels?
Bagel cupboard.
In bagel cupboard? We don't have a bagel cupboard. Oh, you've already put them away. He's already put them away. So bagels I've got, the thin ones. So I've got some Philadelphia for that. Potatoes. We really love a potato at the moment. I got corn pieces. I wanted the steak pieces, but they didn't have any. So we've gone for the supposedly chicken pieces, but you can kind of flavour them as you want. Cheese for Simon, red Leicester and extra mature. Another rice. I didn't know I'd bought so much rice. Black bean sauces. I've gone for a blue dragon. Mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. I think they're slimy and awful, but they're for Simon. Then beef for Simon and Liz's dinner. It is British beef lean casserole steak. The big chunks, so I'm going to make them thinner and use them for the tea. And then for tomorrow, I've got 2 haddock fillets, skinless and boneless. I have to get 2 packs because there's 3 of us. So there'll be a spare bit of fish, which I can just sort of put through, you know, spread through, divide between us. Calories per fish is, I can't read that, it's too small, 296. That's not so bad, so that's all right. Some peas, curry sauce, bit of rice or potatoes. So that is my shopping for today. I'm going to put all this lot away. Simon, would you like a cup of tea?
Hell yeah.
That's a yeah. So for lunch, I'm having thin bagels, which are 130 calories per bagel, with a bit of butter on, and you know. And cheese and broccoli cup of soup, which is 90 calories. So that is 200 calories plus the butter. You're talking 300 calories for lunch. Pretty good. Right, let's get the kettle on. Sandy wants a cup of tea. Right, it's now 2:10. I've had my lunch and it was blooming lovely. A thin bagel with a little bit of Lurpak butter on it. I'll have to start getting Lurpak light. And a cup of soup, cheese and broccoli by Bachelors. So nice. Wow. The one thing that I want throughout this process, if I can avoid it, is feeling sick and those hunger pangs, you know, where you feel so hungry. But so far, I've not had any of the hunger thing. But I've only been doing, you know, this since Saturday. I've not lost any weight as yet, but Simon said, "Oh, you look thinner." I was like, "Shut up. No, I don't." It's about how you feel, not necessarily looking thinner. I want to make sure that it's the healthiest I can be so that I've got a long life, essentially. So I'm sat down at my desk. I'm going to do some work. And I sold a hoodie today. I've had that hoodie for about a year in the shop. It finally sold. It's like a poncho with the hood, so poncho hoodie. So that's sold. Woohoo! Brilliant. So I'll get that wrapped up when I go into the shop tomorrow. This morning, because I've been meaning to start it for a while, and I'm this thing, I don't want to start anything until I've finished the customer orders, but when you're working on the same thing over and over, it gets really boring. So I thought I'll mix it up and we'll add something in. I'm working on a jumper for myself, which I've been doing since the holiday. If you go back to when I was in the bungalow, that's taking forever, and it's down here. So we're nearly there. We've got a bit further to go. So I just pull it out of the cupboard every so often and add it. Anyway, the next top stroke jumper that I want to make for myself is a big granny square. I made one right at the beginning and it was just not great. It's the first time I'd done it, you know, my first wearable. So I've decided to use the colours that I wanted to make the star blanket out of, and because there's so much of it, I thought, why not, let's try it. So I got them all lined up and I've gone for these 4 colours, which is a sort of charcoaly brown, a tealy green or sage almost, raspberry red, and then I think that's just called cream. Pebble, it's called Pebble. And I'm really pleased with the colours. So this is going to be a massive square. Then you add bits to the top, front and back. And then you put your arms on. So I'll just keep doing a couple of rows here and there in between. But I kind of just wanted to start it so I knew what colours. Whether I'd like the colours or not. But I quite like those. They're lovely. So it could look gorgeous. Right, so I best get some work done. I've got Honest Vocal Coach stuff to do now. But stay with me. Back in a minute. Blimey, that was an epic edit. That took flipping forever. Right, so I've sent one to Vi. She's going to edit one for me, and I've just done the other, and it took forever. But it's done. It's now rendering, so I can organise the dinner. Why is it freezing in here? Ah, what's that doing?
I was putting up security light up.
It's a security light.
A security light up, yes.
Oh, very nice. Right, I'm going to start organising the dinner. Did you tell your mum a time?
5.
5? I'm not going to be ready for 5. I'm not going to be ready for 5. Right, let's get all the ingredients together. It's freezing. He's got the back door open. He's putting security lights up in the back garden. It's so cold. So I'm so not going to be ready for 5 o'clock. It's 1:45. So I've got beef, corn pieces, carrots, broccoli, rice, black bean sauce. I've cheated with the sauce. I don't know how to make black bean sauce anyway. So I'm going to get all this started. Yeah, wires sticking out on extension cables is never a good thing.
What, Daddy?
Yeah. I'm making carrots and broccoli and peas. Well, I'm not making them, I'm cutting them. Attempting to. Right, I've made quite the mess. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't often prepare vegetables. So I am just getting everything turned on now. That was bloody lovely. Wow. Oh, hello. Oh, John telling us what we sold at the shop today. It was really good. And my plate looked proper full. It was like that much veggies, then a bit of the chicken pieces, which is not real chicken, and the rice, just a small one. It were really nice. I said to Simon, would you have it again? He said, what now? Yeah, because I'm still hungry. So I'll have to figure out what extra to put on his plate. But Liz loved it. She said it were great. What I did with my veggies, when they were finished cooking, I put a tiny bit of golden syrup on them because my honey had gone all solid, and just sort of shook it. And wow, it made such a difference. I really enjoyed it. and I don't normally eat carrot, but I had everything off my plate. So, and it's in my calories. Whoop whoop. If I carry on like this, it's going to be marvellous. So it's now 6:05, and I have sort of finished for the day. I've done everything that I was supposed to do. I've filmed videos, edited videos. The only thing I forgot actually was going back to the chemist to pick up tablets that I've not got, so that'll have to be a job tomorrow because they'll be closed now. I just didn't have time for that, so I'll pick those up tomorrow. Think I'll be all right missing a day, fingers crossed. So I'll pick those up tomorrow. So yeah, I am going to be taking my mounjaro this evening before I go to sleep, which will be about 8 o'clock. I reckon I'll do it, get myself all comfy in bed. Now, having done a bit of research, the best place to do the injections is in the thigh, but you can do it in your thigh, in the back of your arm, or in your belly area. So I'm going to go for my thigh. In my next video, I'll be able to tell you all about it and what the side effects are like, if any. Unfortunately, for my What I Made Wednesday, I've only got 2 items to show you. I've got 2 scarves. These are both from DK Yarn. This one is by Hayfield, and this is what it looks like. It's these beautiful blues, browns, really pretty colour. And the other one that you may have seen earlier on in the vlog, which is the Giggles yarn, and that literally is all I've got for What I Made Wednesday this week. So in my next video you will be able to see how I am getting on with my first injection of mounjaro. So please do give me a like and subscribe, and tell your friends. If anybody else is a fan of crochet, likes psychic stuff, likes a bit of singing, or is also on a weight loss journey, let them know so they can watch my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye loves.